Amazon is like a huge world. There's 1,000 people selling Amazon courses. There's a guy named Brock. He sells an Amazon course for $1. But because I niched this down so far, and we've created this community of like-minded people, they're willing to pay $3,000 for a course and coaching program with us.
And it's worth every bit, if not more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want me to share the numbers?
Just share the numbers, guys. Again, I want you guys to see, because some of you guys are like, oh, Pedro, that's easy for you. You're good at life training and blah, blah, blah. I can see why this works for you, but this would never work for me. So I want you guys to see Steven. And then I've got also the Van Zels. We're going to talk to you about how they're using some of the marketing strategies to kind of, to not just to blow up their agency, but also get results for their clients too. So Steven, show your screen, man, and share kind of what's happened in your life, just applying this feel the favor concept and coupling it with the challenge model.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this challenge model has been so powerful because it really does give people that quick win, you know? And we've had people take our challenge and go even try and do it on their own without joining our full program. And that's our goal. We want to give people like in the webinar, like in webinar training, sometimes people are like, don't tell people all the secrets, like share your dots, but don't connect them. But I think what I've really seen Pedro do is just give crazy value, you know? So we were like, how can we give crazy value during a challenge and get people a lot of breakthroughs? So they're going and telling all their friends about this challenge, you know? And so we've done only 2 challenges so far. And we did one in May, we did one in October, and we're about to have a baby. Otherwise we'd be doing another one right now because they just work, you know? And so I'm a numbers guy. I love seeing the proof in the numbers. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys some of the numbers here. And these aren't fully accurate what you're going to see here because a lot of these people are on payment plans. But let me just pull up the stats of this funnel. If you guys are familiar with ClickFunnels. So the first challenge we did was in May, and I spent about $2,000 on Facebook ads. But because that we had really narrowed down our niche, we were able to catch their attention. Hey, do you want to learn how to get paid as a homeschool mom? Do you want to learn how to create income during nap time? We're able to speak their language and catch their attention. And then when they came into our group, it was so fun. We targeted, I actually got a reference from another hunter because we're having our first baby. I'm not like super familiar with the stay-at-home mom niche, you know, or the homeschooling niche, but there's people in 100X who were. So Elizabeth Oshwald actually was like, hey, you should target this one homeschool program. It's a little bit more affluent. You know, it's a little bit higher end, more expensive homeschool program. So we targeted that one on our Facebook ads. You can put the interest in there. And it's so cool because when people were getting in this group, they're like, oh my gosh, you do that program too? I do this program. They're all like best friends. It's kind of like creating this summer camp experience for them during this week-long challenge. So we did one in May. We spent between $2,000 and $3,000 on Facebook ads. I'm not like the number's kind of vague because I just don't think about it too much. I don't really budget. I just kind of like let it run. But it was probably between $2,000 and $3,000. And after the challenge, we made $60,000. So that was the first challenge. 2,000, let's say 3,000 in, 60,000 out. And then we did our second challenge in October, and I was like, let's crank it up. So we spent $10,000 on Facebook ads in October, and we did we did even 6 figures from that challenge in October. We did 90,000. 90,000 when we presented the offer, and then I did a downsell, which brought in the extra 10,000. So you see here on ClickFunnels, this is so far how much money has come in since May, and this is just with 2 challenges. And the total that will come in after recurring payments and stuff will be $160,000. You can see it. I think I have my.
Hey, Steven, real quick question.
Yeah.
Low ticket challenge, and then you had a higher ticket item that generated this, like at the end of the challenge.
Cut out for just a second. But were you asking, did I have a low ticket challenge?
And and then a high ticket at the end of the challenge.
Yeah, so you can kind of, let me zoom in here. The challenge was $27. So this is like the first step of the funnel right here. So We had 241 people take that challenge. So $6,500. We had 42 people take an upsell. We had like, once they joined the challenge, there was a little bit of a, hey, do you want extra value? Here's a way we can provide extra value for a stay-home mom. And that brought in an extra 4,000. And then it's on the back end that we made that $3,000 offer. It was actually $2,000 in May. And then we increased the value of it with the help of Pedro encouraging me on ways to do that. And now it's a $3,000 offer. And this is kind of the back end here of finances that are coming in through that. So yeah, it's crazy, you guys. Like, it's blowing my mind. And I'm like, when can we do the next challenge? Like, I'm like, we got to put another date on the calendar. This is crazy.